Hey, y'all tuned in to Smoke Dog TV, and this is another episode of Chopping It Up. Today we got my man Greg C. What's going on, brother Greg?
Not much. How you doing, Smoke?
Hey, I'm blessed by the best, man. Nothing less. How your day going, bro?
Well, with the way this stuff has been going on in the economy, 16 months ago I had four stores. Now we're down to two and closing one more.
What kind of store you got?
Oh, we got a hydroponic supply store.
Oh,
The store that I'm in right now is 18,000 square foot of nothing but stuff to grow with.
and you say due to the economy, what's going on? You having a landslide?
Well, when the state of Oklahoma decided to change all the rules and put about 4,000 grows and small businesses out, um, those we take care of all gardeners, but we were really deep in helping grow some of the best in Oklahoma.
Right. So the economy's trying to shut that down, or is it oversaturated, or what's going on?
No, it's just the fact that Oklahoma created all these businesses and then they changed the rules and made it so that everybody had to be compliant when the veterinarian right next door to a grow doesn't have to follow the same rules. It is totally just trying to shut the business down. They loved all the taxes they were collecting. The federal government was loving how much, and then somebody got a wild hair and ended up shutting everybody down.
That's crazy, man.
So, I mean, I've got guys that took their entire retirement savings, put it into growing a really good crop. At the beginning, we had some decent stuff. People finally honed their craft and put out some really terpy stuff, really good color, really good quality, real dense weights. And then the state came through and said, we're shutting you down. We had over 7,000 licenses. They're trying to get it down to 1,000 licenses. So they've taken it from all the small businesses, and they just want to keep the big corporates.
Right, right. They're trying to like monopolize.
Oh, they're just trying to shut everybody down. They say it's to get rid of all the illegal and black market cannabis out there. But what they really did was the guys that were trying to follow the rules and play by the rules, they just changed the rule book.
Yeah, that's what they always do. They say it's their job to enforce the law, but they don't follow the law. That's how they do it.
Yeah, they create laws to shut people down and make it so that um, nobody can survive.
Exactly. But then the rich get rich and the poor get poor. And what does your cup say?
Oh,
Fucker in charge of you fucking fucks.
that
And
was given to me by my crew.
for sure, for sure. So what else going on in your life, man?
I mean, it's been a little crazy because literally on October 31st, everybody was totally legal.
Yeah.
November 1st, they shut everything down. Hold on just a second. Hey, Bill, can you shut that door? The
November 1st?
Yeah, November 1st, they changed all the rules and made it so that it was impossible for the small grower. Um, I've currently got guys that are building out that are waiting on certificates of occupation, um, and their certificates, all their different certificates, the fire marshal inspection, and they literally just shut these guys down. If you're waiting on the fire marshal, it is 18 months to 24 months before he can come out and inspect. Well, in that time, you're not supposed to be growing. How do you run a business that way?
What are you supposed to be doing?
Just sitting there waiting on the fire marshal, paying your rent, paying your electric, paying everything.
So they're
And
basically saying hurry up and wait.
no, there is no wait because it's impossible to wait that long. They
Saying they're
created
bringing
it,
they're bringing you to one point. Then they're like hurry up. And you get to the next point. Oh, they're like wait. Oh, hurry up. Then they're like, oh, wait again.
yeah.
Yeah.
And literally the Oklahoma Bureau of Narcotics Division, OBND, um, it is also in charge of pharmacies and veterinaries. Anybody that handles Schedule 1, Schedule 2, Schedule 3 drugs, you have to get a license from them. We have veterinarians that are right next to
So they're
a
like
grow.
they're the gatekeepers.
Yeah, they do not have to follow the same compliances
So you say you
that
have a veterinarian right next to a grow op, and what happened? I mean, a grow supply facility, and what happened?
no, this is a cannabis grow that has all of their stuff up to date, but they can't get an inspection. But the animal veterinarian right next door to them gets their certificate within 10 days with no inspections, no nothing. They've only applied this to the cannabis community
And why do you believe that is?
because they created the wild wild west and now they're trying to rein it all in.
The
The
Wild
only
Wild
problem
West.
the only
The
problem
Wild
is
Wild West.
they did not think that people would do the things that they're doing. And the business right next to one's got the same electrical, same plumbing, same air
They
conditioning.
lease it from the same company, the same landlord.
Absolutely.
That's fucked up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I do have medical marijuana dispensaries that are adjacent to regular pharmacies.
Okay.
The pharmacy doesn't have to have the air quality control, doesn't have to have everything that is required. They can have mold and mildew in their back room, not an issue. The dispensary next to them, if they haven't followed all the rules, all the criteria, they will not get their license.
Damn. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, I mean, they've literally created a great thing for people to thrive, small businesses to thrive. When we started this out, we did it with all our own money. Me and
Okay.
my wife put it in, and we did not have any outside backing. And we have gone through all kinds of changes to include going from a 6,000 square foot facility on 1.5 acres to 5.5 acres, 18,000 square foot showroom. Um, I've got probably $60,000 worth of seeds that we sell and we mail out to people now.
Okay.
I've got nutrient lines, lights. We finally figured it all out and got it all lined up. And then the government comes in and shuts down all these commercial guys. And it's not like these guys were gangsters. It's not like these guys were trying to be under the radar. They came in and said, hey, we're doing medical marijuana grow. We've got our facility. We are growing. We are staying compliant.
Right.
And
Correct.
then they took the $2,500 fees, jacked them up to 25,000. Doesn't matter what size grow it is. If you get real big, we're going to charge you even more. The lawyers have been through it with them. We've sat in numerous campaigns and meetings. And the state fire marshal is our goal is not to shut you down. Okay, can you come inspect us tomorrow? Well, you're 24 months out if you just started now.
Right.
But my certificate of occupation is due in 30 days. And I can't apply for a renewal till 30 days out. But you're telling me it's 18 months for an inspection? So they tried this about 2.5 years ago and got shot down. They blame it on public safety. They blame it on work environment. They constantly go back to one or two instances where people did get hurt. I believe one did get killed. Um,
What do you mean?
but well, they were processing with gases and didn't follow all the rules.
Okay. Some blew
So
up.
say again.
You said it was an explosion with gases, something with gases. What?
Oh yeah, they had propane and butane, and their facility was not compliant. Well, then they turned around and made it so that none of us can sell gas anymore, or you have to have all these requirements, and then it takes the inspector for the gas uh, police, if you want to call them something different, to come out. That takes 6 months.
Inspectors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've literally walked into facilities where the processor was dead wrong. They had an electric heater sitting next to an exhaust. And I'm like, I'm not standing in there. So in that instance, I totally agree. But when you make it so people cannot be compliant and cannot fix the problem, or they in Oklahoma, you have city inspectors and then rural. If you're out in the rural area, there was no inspection that you could get. You could contact the state fire marshal, and they would not come out and inspect your facility. They say you're not something we have to do. And then all of a sudden, on 1 November, they turned around and said, "This is what we've got going on, and you have to be inspected." So 3,000-4,000 people put in for an inspection when you've only got 4 fire marshals in the entire state.
In the whole state, it's only
Whole
4.
state. There's 4 when this
That,
started. I believe they're up to 6 now.
that's preposterous.
No, that's just the way it is. You're supposed to understand that we're going to create a rule that you can't do, and then we're going to give you every excuse not to be able to do it.
You got to bow down.
There is no bowing down. They're just not going to make it happen. So all these guys, like I said, 31 October, Halloween, trick or treating like a fool. The next day, you are illegal. Your operation, your business is now illegal.
Man, that's wild.
And
I don't know how that's possible. I don't know how they can do that. That's unheard of.
Yeah, and that's what they've done. And it's getting it out on news channels like yours and different podcasts, getting the people to realize they want to blame it on, well, there was so much black market going on and this and that. And I'm here to tell you that um, the way the state of Oklahoma did it, there are a lot more people on the black market now than were before. And the home growers in on it.
Right, right.
And I mean, we're a hydroponic supply store. I sell you stuff for lettuce, tomatoes, and cannabis. What you do with it is your deal, not mine.
For sure.
You know, nobody
It's
goes
all novelty products.
nobody goes to Home Depot and Lowe's and asks you what specifications you're trying to build to, or what are you going to use that light for,
Right.
or what are you going to
You
use it?
buying light bulbs. They're like, well, you know what I'm saying? You growing out, you
Yeah,
got to grow out. They're never gonna ask you that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Now, if you go in there and ask them that, like, hey, what kind of lights do I need to grow weed? Now, they probably can't help you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I agree with what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
But they want to pick on the guys that sell the specific lights. The banking was an issue for the first 2 years. Now I've got a really good bank. If you want to bleep it out, the best people that is looking
Oh no,
out for
we don't
small
do no
business.
bleeping out. We don't do no bleeping
Okay.
out on Smoke Dog TV.
Yep. Yeah. So Bank First of Oklahoma knows that I'm not in the cannabis industry. I'm no different than Home Depot and Lowe's. And
Hey, look,
we keep it real.
I said this on another podcast, not to cut you out, bro.
Yeah.
But I said back in the day when they had the gold rush back in California, more people made money selling gloves, shovels, and wheelbarrows than they did finding gold. So you're like the guy that's selling the wheelbarrow, the gloves, and the shovels. You dig what I'm saying?
You're
So
talking about how Sears and Roebuck got started.
they can't stop you, bro.
And now it's Walmart and Home Depot and Lowe's, and they've choked out the Sears and Roebucks that our grandparents, great grandparents grew
Yeah,
up with.
it's a new day and age, so everything kind of digital. So everybody just gotta, not catch up, but catch in, and they'll win like that.
Absolutely. We're still up and running. It'll be May or July before we actually close our doors. And we may go more to selling online. Like I said, I'm sitting on $3.5 million worth of inventory that we started with less than 300,000. So we've been blessed with our customers. We've been blessed with the people that we work with.
Right,
Um,
right. You gotta let Smoke Dog TV be a brand ambassador, man. We gotta help you get those sales up, man. We gotta talk. We gotta talk off the camera. We gotta talk partnership.
Sounds great. And we'll move whatever your clientele is looking for.
For sure,
We
for
will.
sure.
I mean,
Say less, say less.
I just ship nutrients to Guam. I just had a
That's
customer.
big. That's big right there.
Yeah, it's a logistical nightmare, but whatever our customers need, that's what we get.
Right, shipping costs, customs, and all that type of stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's a pain in the butt, but we make it happen. And a little bit about me and the whole Voodoo name. I'm a retired bomb disposal technician, so I don't have problems. I have solutions. Voodoo comes from they needed a call sign for my unit, and I was like, Voodoo. Chaplain says we're not going to have any of that anti-religion here. I told the sergeant major, ask the chaplain if he wants to do the voodoo I do, because I don't do the prayers that he does. Chaplain goes, okay, we'll have voodoo on there, and that's where the name came out. And everybody's like, you need to change the name, you need to do this, you need to do that, and I'm like, no, it ain't happening. We came here to help people. Everybody on my staff is either a veteran or a dependent veteran. Like I said, we had 4 stores 16 months ago.
How many do y'all have now?
Two, Elephant Rock Grove Supply in Tahlequah, and the large mother facility here in Lawton, Oklahoma, of 18,000 square foot showroom, 10,000 dry storage on 5.5 acres of soil that we've got just about every brand.
For sure, for sure. And y'all tune in to Smoke Dog TV. We got another episode of Chopping It Up with my boy Greg C. Don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and the notification bell. All right. Hey, Big Greg, we're gonna ask you a couple questions, man. You know what I'm saying? What's the backstory on you? Give the people like a background story on you. Not too much, but
Yeah, I'm a 20-year veteran and been doing this for 5 years. I could not even smoke cannabis when we opened the doors because of my security clearance.
that's crazy. So where'd you grow up at? Like, how was your childhood? What was your
I
upbringing like?
very stable family. Joined the military when I was 18. I had spent 4 years working in a plant nursery and revamping nurseries through my boss, Pop's Nursery down there in Hollywood, Florida. Showed me a lot of things, showed me how some of the businesses worked. Then I went off and did 20 years in the military, did another 8 for the government, was totally retired. And one of my friends came out here from California at the boom and said, you guys need a hydroponic supply store. I said, what's a hydroponic supply store? He goes, it's where everybody comes to get their stuff. I went, got it. What stuff do I need? You'll figure it out. So we went from 10 different SKUs on the shelf on week 1 to over 7,000 SKUs that we currently carry in store. And
That's
we're
big.
using, yeah, I mean, it's 18,000 square foot. Um, if you want, I will walk around as we talk. I should be able to keep a signal and
Okay.
let you see what we've got in the store.
For sure, for
Um,
sure. Most definitely.
and this is what me and the crew have put together. I mean, if you were looking for hydroponic stuff, I
You
mean,
got
we've
you
got
got a whole
mannequin.
warehouse.
Oh,
You got a
18,000 square foot.
you got a baby Amazon over there, bro.
Oh yeah.
For
I mean,
sure. The same
how,
shelves and everything. Yeah.
how many pumps you want? How many emitters, drippers, splitters? How many
You
pots you want?
you the plug, man.
I mean, this came about because of the community needing this stuff.
Right.
There's probably 5% of the stuff that I brought in, 5 to 10% that I brought in that I knew the community needed. Are you able to
So
see all those soils?
fucking right. So what's the difference between hydroponic and just like regular soil and all that? Like let the people know. You know, I know, but the people might not know.
Right, right. Uh, when you go soilless or hydroponic, um, you are controlling 100% of what you put into that soil. So you're able to control, it's not just water, it's your nutrients, it's your pH. Hydro is the best way to grow. It is the easiest way to grow. It is the quickest way to fail. All you have to do is have your nutrients off, your pH off.
So it's
Um,
like growing like with just water, no soil.
Correct. You can do it with Grodan, you can do it with Hydroton, you can do it with just a misting system. There's many different ways.
And what's the benefits of it? And what's the like, you know, the difference, the pros and cons, you know, like, you
You
know what
you
I mean?
can
I run them
yep.
down through there.
So the pros to 100% hydro is you know exactly what you're putting in, you maintain exactly what you want. You rotate that nutrient line every week and you are able to um manipulate the plant the way you want. You control the entire environment. Once you go to soils, it has to break down. It has to do what it does. It has to,
Take its course.
yeah, exactly. So you're still creating a microcosm. You're still doing it the way that you want to. It's
So
just,
hydro is almost like hyper. It's almost like making it go faster almost.
oh yeah, you can grow some of the fastest products, and it doesn't matter if it's lettuce or tomato or wheat.
So
Uh,
do you yield more or do you like
your yield is faster coming to you. Your productivity is higher. You are able to control what that plant gets at every moment of its life.
so you have to have more attention to it. You have to like you got to
That,
baby it like having the owner of Mercedes or Rolls Royce. You have to keep up the maintenance on it.
exactly. You got to monitor your pH. You got to check your parts per million. Is the plant off nutrient dumping nutrients back into it?
What do
And are
you
you keeping your water levels correct?
right? What do y'all sell the most? You know, what do y'all like? What do people buy the most when they come in there?
As you can see, I'm in the nutrient aisle right now.
Okay,
So that's 2 rows of 120 feet. And we've got Psycho, we've got Mills, we've got Emerald Harvest, we got Advanced, we got General Hydroponics, we got House and Garden, we got our Heavy 16, we've got Canna. Um, and everybody's like, well, I want to go organic. Well, the closest thing you're going to get to organic in a liquid form or in a hydroponic setting is going to be Heavy 16. Love those guys. Brandon's great. The staff up there, their director of sales,
okay.
great
Shouts out to
people.
Heavy 16. Shouts out to
Yep.
them.
Yeah, Heavy
We need
16,
to get a sponsorship, man. Tell them to holler at us, man.
not a problem. I do know a guy and a girl that will do that. But it's all we sell what you need. We do not push a product.
Right,
I've got
right.
guys come in, but I brought up the Heavy 16 because it is more organic than the rest.
Y'all slogan need to be "Weed got what you need."
Yeah. It's actually we sell the voodoo you do.
Voodoo, hoodoo, shoodoo, you know, all that type of shit.
Yeah, but it's not religion.
It's all
It it
marketing,
it
man.
it,
It's
it,
all
it
controversial. You know, it's all about this taboo. It's all, you know. I see what it is. I see what you're doing, bro. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? They think it too hard. You know what I'm saying? From a
Oh, all
business
the time.
from a business standpoint, you got a good operation going on, bro. Keep it going.
Yeah, I mean, we've got fans, we've got lights, we've got nutrients, we've got pots. We've got 2 delivery trucks. I'm the only hydroponics store that has a 24-foot flatbed with a what we call a mule, so I can take a forklift on site,
Okay.
and we take care of Oklahoma.
Right.
Um, I do have some gardeners down in Texas. We take care of them too.
Do you grow yourself or do you just sell the products?
Um, we've been at this 5 years as of Sunday. My day usually starts about 7:30 in the morning, and I'm running till about 11 o'clock at night. So I don't
Okay.
even do house plants.
Okay.
Um, I do not claim to be a master gardener, a master grower.
Jack of
I'm
all
more
trades, master of none.
it, pretty much. I specialize in getting what people need. That's why we have so much stuff here.
Right, right, right.
Uh,
You're a solution finder. People got
yes,
problems, you got solutions. That's how you
that's
make the
it.
money. Yeah.
And literally, I've got guys that'll come in and like, I've got everything going except for this one area, and we fix that one area, and then they realize that we're not just like Walmart, Kmart, Home Depot, and Lowe's. You walk in, we will stay fixing your problem until it is fixed, until you are improved.
Right, right.
But yeah, I mean, it's all about taking care of the people for us. That's the way it is. We started this for that reason.
For sure, for sure. Like I said, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I see what you got going, man. You got a good thing going. Keep it up, bro. I wish you much prosperity and much, blessings and peace, and prosperity, like I say.
I appreciate that. And no matter what we do, we will still be here for the community. Um,
For sure. That's the
and
only way you're gonna get the money. The money in the streets. The community is in the streets. Shaking hands, meeting
th-
people,
this th-
networking.
this is this is our back lot, if you can see it.
Look like y'all doing some construction. What y'all doing?
No, this is an old lumber yard. That's all
Oh,
my
okay.
pots, the
84
soil.
lumber. It used to be 84 lumber.
No, but I do know where 84 lumber is.
it,
It's
look,
it's an
it
old
looked like it.
yep, it's an old McCoy's hardware store.
Oh, okay. And you own that?
Yes, sir.
Big dog.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about
Uh,
right there, man.
the
I need to meet the top dog. You know what I'm saying? The head man in charge.
That's me. That's
E-
where we've been. So,
Exactly.
we're here for everybody.
Okay,
And there's
I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, bro.
go ahead.
it's kind of like a segment that we call a part of the show that we call rapid fire. So it really ain't
Yeah.
got to be too long of an answer.
Yep.
Okay. So the first question I'm gonna ask you: Are you politically correct?
No.
Are you where you want to be in life?
Uh, Not yet, but I'm close.
At what age do you plan to retire?
I've already been retired. I came out of retirement for this job and these people.
Talk to him. Talk that talk, George. Talk that talk, Greg.
So yeah, yeah. Literally before I started this, and I did it to get veterans off the streets and get them better jobs. At one point, I employed about 35 people. We're down to about 15 now.
Okay,
Um, and I've got a couple guys going in the right direction. One of my CDL drivers now makes twice as much money because he became an instructor for us teaching, and he's doing better.
for
I'm
sure.
all about empowering other people. It's not just about me. In
Right,
all reality, I have not taken a paycheck from this company,
right.
but we've
All the money
no,
going back into the business.
that's it, 100%.
That's how you
My,
do it.
my wife gets a paycheck. My crew gets a paycheck. I get paid in Mountain Dew, Captain Morgan, and gas.
Hey, don't give them all the game, man. They got to research.
Yeah,
They got to do some homework like you did, man. You
yeah.
did. Okay, we got 10 more minutes left on the meeting. Like I said, this part of it is called rapid fire. What's your bed size?
Say again.
What is your bed size? Like king, queen, twin?
Oh, bed size?
Yeah.
Queen.
Okay. Can you freestyle rap? You don't got to freestyle rap, but answer yes or no.
No.
Can you name more than 10 U.S. presidents?
I've actually protected more than 10 U.S. presidents working as a bomb disposal technician.
For sure, for sure. If you could get anybody to play you in a biopic, who would it be?
Ooh, George Clooney.
George Clinton? Free your mind and your ass will follow. That's what George Clinton say. Oh, you said George
No,
Clooney.
Clooney.
Clooney, I'm
Uh,
tripping.
al-
I'm
al-
tripping.
al- although he'd have to get a lot shorter because he's taller than I am.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. You ever drunk some of the Casamigos?
No, I haven't.
You know, that's George Clooney drink right there. Fish shit. Okay, we see it. All right, the next question gonna be describe yourself in 3 words.
Outgoing, appreciative, determined.
Okay. Do you believe in Santa Claus?
Heck yeah.
Did you ever have a lemonade stand as a kid?
No, I did not.
Do you believe in
I did sell Christmas trees.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Yes.
Do you believe in love at first sight?
Married her.
You married her?
Yep.
Shouts out to the wifey. Salute, salute, salute. Do you believe in second chances?
Absolutely. But don't burn me a second time.
Do you consider yourself tech savvy?
80%.
Okay. Do you enjoy performing in front of audiences?
Yes.
Do you exercise or jog or run?
No, because of my disabilities now.
Okay.
Used
Sorry
to.
to hear that. Sorry to hear that.
Part of life.
Do you ever post
When you play hard, you break a lot of stuff.
for shit show? For shit show, my boy. Yes, sir. Do you ever post inspirational quotes on social media?
No, I don't.
Do you have a bucket list?
Uh Emptied a lot of it. Still got a couple things to knock off.
Do you have a collection? If so, of what?
Budweiser, Steins, memories, and a lot of good friends.
Are you taller than 6 feet?
Hell no.
They say white man can't jump.
Hey, I can't grow over 5'6". I stopped at 5'5". That's why I grow the beard. And believe it or not, I shaved the beard and the hair off April 1st of last year for Wounded Warriors Project. Or no, Ride 22. I'm sorry.
Do you own a Netflix account?
I do not.
Do you have any tattoos?
No, I do not.
What was your New Year's resolution for 2024?
Try to figure out what's going on in the world and be productive in it.
Do you own a bicycle?
Uh, no, I upgraded to a Harley Davidson.
We gotta talk about that just for about 20 seconds. Talk about that Harley.
Taking it coast to coast. Me and the wife went from Washington, D.C. in 4 days to San Diego and left D.C. at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, had our feet in the water 4 days later at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
So your wife, she drives her own bike or she rides on the back?
She rides on the back.
And y'all riding through the rain and everything.
It's just weather. It'll go away.
I'm just asking, you know, we got to get that
Yeah.
good content for the people. Yeah, for sure. For
No,
sure.
no. I mean, we've done a couple 1,000-mile rides, and like I said, I've been coast to coast, Key West to San Diego, Sturgis. Before I started this.
Right, right, right. Like I say, this is a list of questions. Like I say, it's called rapid fire.
Yeah.
You know, we got it from a Google search. So, you know, these ain't really just my questions that I concocted together myself. These are
Generally,
already
what the people want to hear.
exactly, exactly.
Understand?
So the next question it says, do you snore in your sleep?
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do. Your wife probably got to leave out the room. She probably got to go to sleep first.
She's just as bad as I am.
Do you think people can change,
Yes, I do.
or you think they stay the same? You think they can change?
Absolutely.
For sure, I believe the same. Do you speak more than one language?
Um, no, but I can understand a lot of what people are saying in foreign languages, just because I've been around the world.
Okay. If you could go on any show, like a game show, like Family Feud, Wheel of Fortune, which show would it be? And do you think you could win?
I'd probably, yeah, I could win, especially if it's rapid thinking and being able to beat the guy next to me and coming up with a solution all day long.
Which game show?
Um, Probably Family Feud.
Family
I'd have to,
Feud.
yeah, I'd have to get a couple of my brothers that ride with me, but we could take on anybody.
Shouts out to Steve Harvey, man. My dad actually built this club in Dallas back in the day. Shouts out to Steve Harvey. He the host of Family Feud.
Yes, sir.
For sure, for sure. If you could be the president for a day, would you?
For the day, no,
No?
nope.
Okay.
You
Finish
can't, you,
this.
can't- you can't change everything in one day that somebody else can't screw up.
Right. What was your celebrity crush when you was coming up as a youngster? No disrespect to your wife.
Oh, Alyssa Milano for a while.
Alyssa Milano. What's the first concert you ever attended?
First concert would have been Charlie Daniels or Willie Nelson.
Okay. Shouts out to Willie Nelson. Given the
Hell yeah.
power, given the power, what holiday would you create?
Unity Day, where everybody is united and having a good time.
For sure. So how do you celebrate a big win?
Figure out what the next challenge is going to be to win the next round.
How do you cope with stress?
Not very well.
Not very well. I'm sure
I
that's
just
a
I
problem with
just keep
all of
going
us.
on.
Right,
I take every day as a new day and put forth the effort to make things better every day.
right. If you could tell yourself something, if you could go back to like your 21-year-old self, what would you tell yourself? What would you do different? We got a minute left.
Dumb ass, slow down, think it through.
Thank you through. For sure, for sure. I appreciate your time, Mr. Greg C. Anything you want to say to the people before we leave? Like I said, we got a minute and 30 seconds left. I'm not trying to rush you. I'm just letting you know.
Gotcha. Voodoo Hydro Supply at gmail.com. If you have any growing needs, hit us up. Voodoo Hydro is our webpage. We're also out on eBay. But hit the store up for anything you need. We've got a large list of mushrooms, large list of seeds, nutrients. We're not shipping slow, but just about everything else I can ship.
For sure, for sure. Y'all make sure y'all hit my boy up, man. He 100, A1 official. You know what I'm saying? Good products, good quality. He gonna get you right.
Appreciate it, Smoke Dog. You take care. Hit me up on the backside.
For sure, brother. Keep in touch.
Voodoo out.
Peace.